onions on it or whatever. I mean, it's really not that bad. It's really not that much different than a bunch of pepperoni and sausage or whatnot. But pizza doesn't have the same pizzazz as it once did when I was a pork eater. It just doesn't. And every once in a while, I'll get chicken on it. But chicken on pizza just don't seem like a damn pizza. It's almost like eating damn turkey bacon. I ain't eating no damn turkey bacon. Bacon is swine. And if that's not swine, it's not damn bacon. I'm sorry. I'm country like that. I refuse to eat some damn turkey bacon. Everybody always try to get me. It's good. It's good. It's not that it's not good and it might not be tasty. Because what they do is they probably just douse it with a bunch of salt. So I get that. It's just the how we used to say it, the principle of the matter. It's just the principle of the matter. I'm not eating no damn bootleg, fake-ass bacon. Bacon is pig. Bacon is pig. I'm sorry. Today is NASCAR Day, National NASCAR Day, which is the third Friday in May. I ain't watching no damn NASCAR either. So those are your national days today. Have anything else? Well, we don't have anything else. Make sure you go and vote, cast your vote for today's Ball Peanuts Award winner, of this week's Ball Peanuts Award winner. It goes to the Buster of the Week in Sports, Entertainment, and Beyond. Your nominees at Stewart Media and Entertainment, WSME's chat group on Facebook, are Jason Whitlock, massive amounts of cooning, the Orange Dude just for breathing, Kristen Leahy, the co-host with Colin Cowherd, who tried to goad LeVar Ball into a damn fight and get him in trouble or whatever, Fell Pay to Stewie, Grego the Stewie, Grego just for being Grego, and Fell Pay for not knowing an intricate part of hip-hop history. What Up Falcon says, Greenville shouty. That's right. That's where Kevin Garnett's from. Fly Tie, he played at Berkeley once, Doug. Oh, I didn't know that. I did not know Kevin Garnett played at Berkeley High School Gymnasium, which is still the same gymnasium. Yesterday, speaking of Berkeley High School, yesterday for Throwback Thursday, I posted a pic of me and 3 of my homeboys. We used to call ourselves the Four Horsemen. Shut up! Oh, man. We had this little crew called the Four Horsemen. We had this T-shirt, and it had Four Horsemen on the back, and on the front, on the little part right under your heart, right over your heart, where you normally have a Izod little, emblem or a La Tigre or whatever. We had the classic old school Playboy bunny. Y'all remember that back in the 80s? How popular the little Playboy bunny logo was? And so we had that, the Four Horsemen in the back. We had Four Horsemen. My boy John Rivers, my cousin John Rivers, my boy Billy Reed, Bubba Bryant. John and Bubba I've interviewed on Chop It Up, which we keep trying to say we're going to get an episode of Chop It Up here very soon, but we will. So I've interviewed John and Bubba on Chop It Up. You can go back, if you're a premium member, you can go back and listen to previous episodes of Chop It Up. And also my boy Billy Reed. And we had this little crew. We call ourselves the Four Horsemen. And I mean, the Four Horsemen did big things. And so whenever I go to my mama house, I always, search for a hidden gem picture. And I found this particular picture this past weekend, man, of me, Billy, John, and Bubba right after our, how do you pronounce that word, baccalaureate program, which is a little program that you have, and most schools have them, I guess. There's a little program that you have before you have your graduation ceremonies. And, man, we all got the, like, old school skinny ties. Skinny ties came back. We had the old school skinny ties on, a white shirt, and we all had on black pants or whatever. Well, one of the stewards listening to the show looked like y'all was about to go to a civil rights march. I thought that was funny. So, man, yeah. Ask anybody that graduated in 1988 and went to Berkeley High School. Ask anybody about the Four Horsemen. They'll tell you. They'll tell you. Four Horsemen broke record, shorty. From 803, the HINC of Ninjaville. He says, SC is the best. I agree with you. South Carolina is the best. Who's the greatest state of all time? South Carolina, South Carolina, South Carolina, South Carolina. Dylan from Clay HBD Malcolm X birthday. Oh, I didn't mention Malcolm X today, and I did not take it down. I apologize. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. If he didn't die, I don't know, about 40 years ago, tragically, today would have been Malcolm X's birthday as well. Rest in peace, Malcolm. Rest in peace, Malcolm. I saw a video a couple of days ago where Malcolm X was talking about Martin Luther King. And, oh, my gosh, he tore a whole Martin Luther King a new asshole. Malcolm tore Martin Luther King a new asshole. And maybe this was before, based on the movie, they were able to, be cordial towards each other later on in life. And I don't know how much later that was because when Malcolm died, he was only 39 years old, I believe. But he was talking about MLK and his, nonviolent movement. And Malcolm just went on and on about how dare he and telling people not to defend themselves and, Malcolm X. And a lot of what he was saying was very, very, very valid. This whole thought process of, nonviolent protests. And how, from his standpoint, that's crazy to continue down the same path and expect a different outcome. And that path has always been nonviolent, and where it has gotten us. And, yes, things are much different now than they were 10 years ago and even more different than they were 20 years ago and 30 years ago and so and so and so and so, from the minute we got off the damn ship. But Malcolm was like, nah, how silly is that? Just to sit back and take, lawfulness and wrongness as a people. Very interesting stuff. Rest in peace to the great Malcolm X. From Wodey, Ninjaville, Weedman, 504, Doug, you need to go to Sam's and get God shall, turkey bacon. You won't know the difference. Yeah, I know. I may not know the difference, but psychologically I would know the difference in the damn turkey bacon and the regular bacon. I don't want to eat no damn substitutes. I'm not going to do that. Send the Ninjaville pimp. We did 2 in high school, Doug. 4 Horsemen. Y'all was the bootleg 4 Horsemen. If you rank the greatest 4 Horsemen tandems of all times, first, you'd have the Nature Boy, Tully, Ole, and On. And the second greatest tandem of 4 Horsemen, the second greatest tandem is Doug Stewart, John Rivers, Billy Reed, and Bubba Bryant. Right. Only one 4 Horsemen group greater than the Monk's Corner Four Horsemen of 1988. And that's the original Four Horsemen. Was Lex the original Four Horsemen? Or was it? I think the original Four Horsemen were Rick Flair, Tully Blanchard, Arn Anderson. And it may have been one of my wrestling fans, it may have been Lex Luger. Lex may have been in the original Four Horsemen. Woody Truffle Butter 504. Yeah, if you didn't know the song that Nicki Minaj and Drake had, real sly beat, the real nice beat, they were rapping about truffle butter. Truffle butter isn't something that you put on your toast. As a matter of fact, the last place you want to put truffle butter is on your toast. It's shit. From Emmett Bean, he says, hell no, Lex wasn't no damn original. Angry Black Man, Ole Anderson was the original. Come on, son. I said Ole. Arn, Rick, and Tully. That's the four original horsemen. Let me look it up right now. Hold on a second. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Yeah. Man, the horsemen reign supreme. So the original Four Horsemen, Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, Ole Anderson, and Tully Blanchard. Yes, sir. Oh, man. That guy darn Tully boy. That Tully was a dirty son of a bitch. That damn Tully boy, ooh, he used to do some dirty things weekly on NWA Wrestling every Saturday morning. You listen to the Doug Stewart Show. Man, those were the good old days, though. Those are the good old days. Woody Truffle Butter 504 says Lex was on the second wave with Sid Vicious. Yeah, so they had different sets of members of the Four Horsemen. And I couldn't remember. Yeah, Lex wasn't the original. Lex was after the original. The original, man, there'll never be another Four Horsemen. You talk about, and people forget. We reminisce and we wax poetic about Ric Flair, but Ric Flair used to turn heel every couple of months. As a matter of fact, now that I think about it for a second, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, actually Rick was most of the time a heel. He was a bad guy, which is crazy because, you know, the way they set it up, you're supposed to hate the bad guy. You're supposed to love, you know, Dusty Rhodes and all of the good guys. Rick was a bad guy. Rick was a dirty wrestler. But, man, he was fun to watch. Woo! Back in 3 minutes.
Life is what we make it, make it, make it. Life is what. Life is what we make it, make it, make it. Life is what. Life is what. Life is what we make it, make it, make it. Life is what. Life is what. Life is what you make it, make it. Life is what. So many people try to get up out the game. I'm pretty sure it stops if they stop shipping things. See why the boys flex, just like girls trip. I knew they had a plan to make us wanna deal. That's why some drop out school, that's why some play the fool. So they could hit the streets, so they could see the truth. The truth was in our heart, the truth we never read. The truth was never said, the truth was never dead. The truth was that I'm real, and we would never fade. Said that no need to hate, go ahead, congratulate. See, God is on my side, and God is with our people. This ain't no another sequel, cause we were never equal. And let me tell y'all that I'm not in this game for the fortune fortune or fame. I just try to maintain because we want a meal. Who said we had to kill? I know there's more to life than just keep paying bills.